Hello lovely people, it's Cara here and I am so mad. And today I'm bringing you just a sheer slice of inspiration and an opportunity to create the look from an arena that I have become completely addicted and inspired by, and that is the French boutique. I have chosen a couple of places. I did earlier in the year a sort of create the look from Sezane, and you really enjoyed that video. So I thought I'd recreate that for the autumn season ahead. Now, just a few things I need to say. It would be impossible for me to capture all of the essence of French design in one video, and I have rather selfishly chosen some inspiration pictures that I am particularly drawn to. So I'm not covering all of the categories even. I think I'm quite blouse and top heavy over the next few moments, and I definitely haven't got a huge selection of skirts and coats and things like that. But I just wanted to share with you the sorts of things that are inspiring me right now and how you and I can create the look in our own wardrobes over this autumn and seasons ahead, I suppose. So I thought I'd do the format a little bit differently. So as I'm speaking, I'm going to be sharing with you some inspiration pictures, and let's start with the first category, which is blouses. Okay, so in each of these sections, I'm just going to show you some inspiration. And here we start with some sensational blouses. We've got two from Boutique Libertie there and one from Sezane. I will leave the links in below, but they have a number of things in common. Number one, they are classic, they are chic, and they could be easily styled up or styled down depending on how you want to wear them. I cannot wait to share with you some pattern designs that I think replicate these blouses almost perfectly. Okay, let's start with the Sezane blouse. This is their Eglantine Blouse, and they've made it in a beautiful lace here. I love the gathers at the neckline, and the choice of pattern I've gone from is the Heron Shirt by Sewing Revival. The star lines here are so similar, but also you get a lot of options with the Heron blouse because you can actually make it as a dress or just a blouse, or you can make it sleeveless. But I think this is a great match for the Sezane Eglantine Blouse. I am completely in love with the colour green of this Boutique Libertie Ruby blouse. I think it is sensational. If anyone knows where I can get such a beautiful green fabric from, please let me know in the comments below. But the similarities to the Atelier Jupe Frida Blouse cannot be denied. They have added a few more details, but I've seen over on Instagram that you could actually add a lace inlay before you join the yokes, and that would replicate this Boutique Libertie blouse really well. Also, it looks like they've added a simple ruffle to the cuff, and that would be incredibly easy to do by adding an elastic casing. But this blouse is just stunning. One more indulgence, if I may. And I couldn't help but spot that the Eglantine Blouse from Sezane is so similar to the Maison Fauve Dahlia Blouse. In fact, it's almost identical. Oh, it's just dreamy. Not that I want to cram anything in, but there were three more patterns that I just had to show you that really encapsulate this French boutique blouse chic styling. The first here is from Clematis Patterns. This is the Noelie Blouse, and the star lines on this are just dreamy. You've got that gathering on the shoulder, a beautiful cuff detail, oh, just sensational. The next is the Atelier Jupe in the centre there, and that's the Hannah Blouse, which is a free blouse if you buy the Simply Sew magazine this month. I love the bell sleeve. It really does encapsulate the detail I was looking for. And then finally the Chelsea blouse, which I know you've all seen before, but it is just sensational with that folded pleat detail at the neckline, and that in a really simple fabric would just allow the design to do all the talking. Oh, beautiful. Autumn is all about layers, and French Boutique has no exceptions to this. Look at this inspiration. Oh my word. We've got comfort, we've got style, we've got très chic. Everything I'm looking for when I'm thinking about something a little bit different in my me-made wardrobe. I'm so excited to share this first pairing with you. On the left, you've got the Boutique Libertie Octavia sweatshirt, and the pattern that I've chosen to pair with this is the Joli Lab Maxine Sweatshirt. Now, the style lines on this are undeniable, and the opportunity to bust your stash of some of your remnants and really pick out your favourite colours and choose the accents that you love the most. Oh, the options here are endless. I was very excited when I saw this match, and I cannot wait to have a go at replicating this pattern. How are we all doing? I hope you're enjoying this style of video. I know you're not getting to see my face very often, but I thought this would be a nice change in the video formats that I do. I also want to add at this stage that Boutique Libertie, I've been sort of emailing them back and forth because sadly they are not as size inclusive as I would like. They do go up to a size 44, which is a European size 44, or a UK size sort of 14 to 16. But sadly, their actual availability is very slim. I'm quite saddened by this fact, and I have emailed them on a number of occasions asking them if they're going to extend their size range, because it seems to me that also the availability at both ends of the extreme of the range are very, very limited, even on their newest launches. So please take my inspiration as intended, as inspiration. There is still beautiful things to buy on the Libertie Boutique or Boutique Libertie website, but I thought I'd just put that in there. So this picture, which has been sitting on the screen here, and I've been tantalising you not telling you about it, is actually where my inspiration began. The gilet featured here is actually from Boutique Libertie, and it's their Keyla Cardigan. I absolutely adore the star lines on this pattern. I think it's sensational. And I've paired it with the Joli Lab Anouck vest, which has a number of different options, so you'll be able to replicate this perfectly. It might just be me, but everywhere I look this year, I seem to be seeing these body warmers. I think they called them when I was young, or gilets, or I don't know, sleeveless cardigans. But again, there's another one here. This one is actually from Sezane on the left. And then you've got the Hathor pattern from I.am Patterns on the right. And this pattern has about 48 different options, including sleeves and hoods, but I've just chosen the very pared back version there, so you can see how similar it is to the Sezane version. Anyone who knows anything about the Sezane knitwear collection will know that this V-back cardigan has been a staple season on season for years. This is actually the Boutique Libertie version, and it's actually their Hues cardigan. Comes in a lovely range of colours, but Sezane have an incredibly similar design on their websites. I've chosen to pair this with the Jennifer Lauren Handmade Juniper cardigan. Now, traditionally this is made out of jersey, but I think if you replicate or could buy the knit fabric, then I think you would be very close to replicating either the Sezane or the Boutique Libertie V cardigan, because it's a beautifully simple design and could be worn either way. I found it really hard to pin down just 3 styles of trouser for winter or autumn winter, so I've gone and kept it simple, and we've got a wide leg, a slim leg and a pair of jeans. Please, if you like the content that you're seeing today, I would really love it if you could hit the like button and also subscribe if you haven't already, because I love to know that you are here with me. Let's kick off with the jeans. And from the Boutique Libertie website, where my inspiration for this style of jeans comes from, we've got the Marlon jeans. I absolutely love these. It's sort of very slightly bell bottom, kind of a 1970s style, very chic, and would look amazing with those blouses that I featured earlier. And the pattern pairing I've gone from here is the I.am Jeans by Chalk and Notch. I actually featured these in the spring version of this Create the Look or inspiration video too, and I've yet to make them, so I need to crack on. The wonderful thing about the I.am Jeans is the number of pleats they have in them, so the fitting of these jeans is going to be amazing because there's plenty of opportunity to take the jeans in where you need them or let them out where you need them. And they've got a couple of different style options too, so plenty to work with in terms of replicating a various look. If you're thinking at this stage, I am never going to remember all of the patterns that I've talked about or where things come from, don't worry, I'll put all the descriptions in the links below with the links to the websites involved, and also I'll leave a link to the Boutique Libertie and the Sezane websites too. Obviously their stock changes all the time, so I can't guarantee what's still available, but I hope it's provided you with a great deal of inspiration for your creation of a French boutique wardrobe. My inspiration picture featured here are the wide leg Georgie trousers from Sezane, and the similarity and the pattern pick that I've gone for in the picture shown here is actually the Brooklyn trousers by Maison Fauve. Very similar, but also very popular recently on Instagram and YouTube have been the Billy trousers by Bella Loves Patterns. Both replicate the style shown here from Sezane almost perfectly, and will give you many options to create a wide leg trouser for the autumn. It seems to me that there is a move away from the skinny jeans and the really slim legs that we have been wearing a lot over the last few years, but I still love a slim leg trouser, not least because I get to wear my boots, which I absolutely adore. So these are the Clara trousers by Sezane as my inspiration, and I'm sure you recognise the Sew Over It Ultimate trousers that I'm featuring as the pattern pair. I know Lisa made them very slim over the years, but also you can make them so that they just skim over your legs and are not skin tight too. They're also made in a stretch cotton, something similar to that, so they're really, really comfortable. I apologise at this point in this video if you're a skirt wearer, because I am not, and therefore I find it really hard to get inspired by skirts. However, when I was in Nantes recently in France, this skirt was featured in Bershka and I fell in love with it. So this is actually a picture of the skirt in the shop in Bershka. I spoke about wanting to make this skirt in a recent autumn plans video. Please head over to my YouTube channel if you haven't had a chance to watch that. But I have made this skirt already. This is actually the Carmen skirt by Helper Sew, and I really enjoyed the process of making a skirt for once. I have yet to wear the skirt, this is true, but I've just switched over my winter wardrobe and I can't wait to wear it. So this brings me to the last of the categories in this Create the Look for autumn winter with the French boutique, and that of course is dresses. Now I'm sure at one stage or another in a previous YouTube video I've said I don't wear dresses very often. Ooh, how wrong am I? I've just switched over to my winter wardrobe, bringing out all of the makes that I've made last year, and I have so many dresses, but I love it because it's just done, isn't it? Put on a dress, put some boots or shoes on, Bob's your uncle, and you're done. So here is some inspiration for the French boutique autumn wardrobe. This has to be one of the most iconic Sezane dresses. This is their Diane dress, and they make this each season in the most amazing range of colours. And last winter, sort of December time, when Sew Over It released this Estelle dress pattern, I was absolutely delighted because the style lines are similar. And it is such an easy dress to make, and when you wear it, you feel like $1 million. I'm cross with myself because I was sure I was going to make a short sleeve version in a plain colour, very similar to the inspiration shot here, and I never got around to it. I only made one last winter, but I'm absolutely going to make lots more this winter. This is a very comfortable dress to wear, and it is amazingly stylish when you are wearing it. Shirt dresses are definitely a key feature of the French boutique wardrobe from this season, and the inspiration shot I have here is from Libertie Boutique, and it's the Elder dress, and I've chosen to pair this with the Tilda dress by Atelier Jupe. I actually made one of these last year. I made one without the collar, so sort of in a sort of grandad collar style, but you can definitely put the collar on it as an option, and I think this would be très chic as part of your inspiration wardrobe for autumn winter. My inspiration photo here is the Tinsley dress by Sezane, and I am truly inspired by my fellow YouTubers, and this is the lovely Sarah from So Sarah Style. Thank you, Sarah, for providing such inspiration, and she is wearing an almost identical pattern to this Sezane design, and this is actually the Vienne dress by Sews Me Sewing, which I have cut out and it's ready to go using a French fabric that I bought recently. Thank you, Sarah, you look absolutely sensational. 3 more patterns that I just had to include in this inspiration video for French boutique, and the first 2 patterns there are from Maison Fauve. We've got the Soliflor dress, which I have made twice, so please head over to my Instagram page at SoSoMad for details of that, but also I feature it in a previous video. And I apologise that my middle photo has been covered up by a leaf and my graphic, but it is showing the Viper dress, again by Maison Fauve. This is my most recent make, and I'm very proud to say it has been featured by Maison Fauve on their grid, so you can see more details of it there. But it is a beautiful dress with such lovely style lines, a slight nod to militaire there with the beautiful buttons and button tabs and so on. And then finally, this is a Closet Core Bianca fly suit. The actual boiler suit style there is featured quite a lot on both the Sezane and the Boutique Libertie websites, so it would be foolish of me not to include that as an option for you. I'm going to draw my video to a close at that point. I really hope you've enjoyed seeing a little insight into my view of the French boutique design and some patterns that will help you to recreate the look for autumn. As always, I absolutely love to hear from you, so please don't be shy. Leave a comment in the comment box below, and please hit the subscribe and like button whilst you are there. Until next time, stay safe and well, everybody. Bye bye.